Imagine standing on the edge of Victoria Harbour as the sun begins to rise. The reflection of skyscrapers glitters on the water, ferries move steadily between shores, and the hum of a city already awake fills the air. This is Hong Kong, a place where tradition and modernity are woven together into something truly unique. Today, we're going to take you on a journey that exploring every corner of Hong Kong's history, culture, food, landscapes, and unforgettable experiences. And by the end of this video, you won't just know about Hong Kong. You'll feel like you've walked its streets, tasted its flavors, and connected with its spirit. Hong Kong is not a country, but a special administrative region of China. That fact alone makes it different from so many other cities in the world. With a population of over 7.4 million people, it is one of the most densely populated areas on the planet. Yet, within this dense population lies a fascinating contrast: towering skyscrapers that define its skyline, and lush green mountains and islands that remind you of nature's unshakable presence. Hong Kong doesn't have a traditional capital city, like countries do, because it is itself one dynamic city made up of different regions: Hong Kong Island, Kowloon, the New Territories, and over 200 outlying islands. Each of these regions has its own personality, and together they create the living mosaic that is Hong Kong. To truly understand Hong Kong, we have to step back into its history. For centuries, it was a relatively small fishing village. But in the 19th century, everything changed. After the First Opium War, Hong Kong was ceded to Britain in 1842. For more than 150 years, it remained under British rule, shaping its legal systems, language, and culture. In 1997, the sovereignty of Hong Kong was returned to China under a principle known as one country, two systems. This unique arrangement has allowed Hong Kong to maintain its own economic and legal frameworks, blending Eastern traditions with Western influences. This blend is why walking through the streets of Hong Kong feels both familiar and foreign to American travelers. You see red Chinese lanterns hanging between buildings, while double-decker buses painted in British-style rumble past. When you travel to Hong Kong, you'll discover that it's not just a place, it's an experience. Take Victoria Peak, for example, the highest point on Hong Kong Island. From the top, you'll see the city stretched out before you. A breathtaking view of one of the most iconic skylines in the world. Or wander through the streets of Mong Kok, famous for its bustling night markets where you can buy everything from electronics to street snacks that will surprise and delight you. Imagine tasting egg waffles hot from the pan, or sipping milk tea that's been brewed to perfection. Hong Kong's culture is built on traditions that go back thousands of years, yet it thrives in the modern world. Festivals are an integral part of life here. The Chinese New Year celebration is perhaps the most spectacular, filling the city with dragon dances, firecrackers, and glowing lanterns. The Mid-Autumn Festival is another highlight, where families gather to share mooncakes under the full moon. Even as neon lights brighten the night sky, these traditions remind the people of Hong Kong of their roots, their ancestors, and the importance of family and community. Food is another reason why Hong Kong stands apart. Known as the culinary capital of Asia, it offers something for everyone. Dim sum, the most famous culinary tradition, is more than just food, it's a cultural ritual. Families and friends gather around small bamboo steamers filled with dumplings, buns, and delicacies, sharing stories as they eat. Street food, too, tells its own story. Curry fish balls, egg tarts, and siumai are not just snacks, they're part of Hong Kong's living culture. And for those who want luxury, Hong Kong is home to Michelin-starred restaurants that showcase how the city is at the very heart of global gastronomy. For nature lovers, Hong Kong is a revelation. Most people think of skyscrapers when they think of this city, but did you know that nearly 40% of its land is actually protected parks and nature reserves? Hiking trails lead you through green hills and past quiet temples, away from the chaos of the city. The Dragon's Back Trail, for example, is one of the most famous hikes, offering views of rolling hills, the ocean, and small fishing villages below. Then there are the outlying islands like Lantau, where you can visit the Tian Tan Buddha, a giant bronze statue that gazes peacefully over the landscape. Hong Kong's weather is another aspect that shapes the travel experience. The city has a subtropical climate, which means hot, humid summers with occasional typhoons, and mild winters that are perfect for exploring. If you're planning a visit, the best time to go is in the fall, from October to December, when the air is cooler, the skies are clear, and the city feels alive with festivals and outdoor events. What makes Hong Kong truly special, though, is its people. They are resilient, hardworking, and deeply proud of their city. Life in Hong Kong moves fast. It's a city that never really slows down. But behind the energy lies a deep sense of tradition, of community, and of perseverance. It's a reminder that even in the busiest of lives, there is room for culture, for family, for celebration, and for dreams. As we've journeyed through Hong Kong's history, culture, food, and landscapes, one truth stands out. Hong Kong is more than just a destination. It's a lesson in balance. It shows us how modern cities can grow while honoring the past, how global influences can blend with local traditions, and how humanity thrives in even the most crowded spaces. And before we close this incredible exploration, let me leave you with a thought. When you step into Hong Kong, you're not just visiting a city. You're stepping into a story that continues to unfold. It's a story of resilience, beauty, and possibility. And perhaps it's a story that will inspire you to embrace your own journey, wherever it may lead. If you've enjoyed traveling with me through Hong Kong today, then I invite you to continue the adventure. On my channel, you'll find another video that takes you across the world to discover a place just as fascinating. Click through and join me on that journey. You won't want to miss it. Because the world is vast, and every destination has its own story. And together, we're going to keep exploring, learning, and finding inspiration in every corner of this beautiful planet.